Yes, dear students, so far we have discussed about lines and angles chapters, and we have completed axiom 3.1 and axiom 3.2 and theorem 3.1 and some of the basic concepts of lines and angles we have already seen, dear students, and we have solved many of the problems. The easiest problems what they are and the average problems what is given in the textbook have been solved by me. You have written it, you have understood it well, dear students. Now we are going for the next concept, that is parallel lines and transversal. You can see on the paper parallel lines and the transversal. See, parallel lines are the lines, you know that. Here there is a line AB and one more line, there is CD. So these are the two parallel lines. AB is a line and CD is another line. AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. So these two are the parallel lines. Then transversal. Transversal is a line which intersects these two parallel lines. Let us consider P, Q, or S. PS is a transversal. This line intersects the parallel line at 2 points Q and R. So P, Q, R, S is a transversal, and AB and CD are the two parallel lines. So that if this is the case, we have some types of angles. The types of angles are, first one, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Okay. The second type of angles is there in this parallel and transversal lines, alternate angles. Alternate angles. And in these alternate angles we have exterior angles, exterior alternate angles, and interior alternate angles. A, exterior alternate angles. B, interior alternate angles. Okay, so in these alternate angles we have two different kinds. Let us see that what are these alternate angles. And vertically opposite angles, you have already seen that. Vertically opposite angles, okay. So first and second, corresponding angles and alternate angles are the very important things to be discussed here. We have already seen this vertically opposite angle in previous classes. So let us concentrate these two, corresponding angle and alternate angles. Vertically opposite angles are there, so like that you have already seen. CRQ, SRD are the vertically opposite angle. You have already learnt it. Okay, so even then also we are going to discuss this vertically opposite angle here in this session. Okay, so this is the very important concept you need to understand, and you should remember what are corresponding angles and what are alternate angles. In that alternate angles, what are exterior alternate angles and interior alternate angles. So we are going to discuss that. And one more angles we are going to discuss, angles on the same side of the transversal. Angles on the same side of the transversal. Same side of the transversal. So here also we see Interior angles on the same side of the transversal, exterior angles on the same side of the transversal. We see that interior angles on the same side of the transversal, B1 exterior angle on the same side of transversal. So this is also that much not important for you, but you should know that even though it is not important for you, you should understand what are the angles on the same side of the transversal and what are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, what are the exterior angles on the same side of the transversal. It is very easy. See here, this is the transversal, one side. So one side angles and other side angles. In between these two parallel lines, internal angles and external angles. You will come to know. We are going to discuss it later. Okay, please don't worry. First, let us concentrate on corresponding angles and alternate angles. Okay, now we are going to discuss about corresponding angles. Okay, yes, dear students, now we are going to see about the corresponding angles. See, AB is a line, CD is another line. ABCD are two parallel lines. PQRS is a transversal. So that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 angles have formed here. So among these 8 angles, what are the corresponding angles? Let us see that. Before that, we are going to name the angles. This is angle 1 and this is angle 2, this is angle 3 and this is 4. Like that, 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. So in these 8 angles, we should identify which are the corresponding angles. See, I write here angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 in the sense PQA, angle 5 in the sense QRC. So angle 1 and angle 5 are the corresponding angles, and these corresponding angles are equal. You please be careful, dear students. What are the corresponding angles? Angle 1 and angle 5. Likewise, second pair of corresponding angles you can easily identify angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6. These corresponding angles are equal. So that you can easily identify the third set of corresponding angles. 3 and 7. Angle 3 and angle 7 are corresponding angles which are equal. Angle 4 and angle 8 are the corresponding angles and which are equal. Okay, can you write it? You please write down. I'll also write. The third pair of corresponding angles are angle 3 and angle 7. These two are equal. The fourth pair of corresponding angles are angle 4 and angle 8. So these are the 4 pair of corresponding angles, and these corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so dear students, now you have understood what are the corresponding angles. To clarify you easily, to understand, to make you understand easily, instead of writing the angles, I have written 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So angle 1 in the sense that is PQA, that is equal to angle 5. Angle 5 in the sense QRC. Like that, you need to write the remaining 3 things, dear students. I hope you could understand the corresponding angles. Yes, you please write down angle 2 in the sense PQB, that is equal to angle 6 means QRD. Angle 3 means BQR. Angle 7 in the sense DRS. Angle 4 in the sense AQR, that is equal to last angle CRS. So these are the 4 pair of corresponding angles, dear students. You should identify when these two parallel lines and a transversal is given. Okay, now I am going to give an homework for you. You please do that homework to find out the corresponding angles. Yes, dear students, you can see an homework. Example 1. Identify the pair of corresponding angles in the figure. Okay. In this figure, we have given PQ and RS are two parallel lines. ABCD is a transversal, so that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 there are 8 angles have been created. In these 8 angles you have to identify the 4 pair of corresponding angles. So you take a pause, you just stop the video and identify all the 4 pair of corresponding angles and see it later. Okay, now I'll pause the video. Yes, dear students, I hope you have already identified the 4 pair of corresponding angles. So you please tally with your answer. I am just going to show you the 4 pair of corresponding angles. These are this pair of corresponding angles. These are the pair of corresponding angles I have given you for the homework. I hope you have completed that. Okay, fine. Now we are going to see about the next set of angles, that is alternate angles. In alternate angles we have exterior alternate angles and interior alternate angles. Let us see that, dear students. Yes, dear students, we are going to see the alternate angles. In the figure we have PQ and RS are the two parallel lines. PQ and RS are the two parallel lines. ABCD is a transversal. So that here 4 angles and here 4 angles, totally 8 angles have been formed. In these 8 angles, what are the interior alternate angles? We are going to see that. See, interior means the angles in between these two parallel lines, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6. These are the angles which are there inside the pair. In these two pair, now let us identify what are interior alternate angles. Exterior alternate angle means the angles which are outside the pair of lines. PQ and RS inside the angles and outside the pair of lines. Okay. Now let us identify angle 4 and angle 6 are the one set of interior alternate angles. Angle 4 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 5, 3 and 5, angle 3 and angle 5. So these alternate angles are equal. See, dear students, this is angle 4 and this is angle 6. These two, 4 and 6, these two are interior alternate angles. This is first one. Second one, 3 and 5 are interior alternate angles. Okay. Now let us see exterior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles are one pair, two angles, one angle, second angle. So one pair. Exterior alternate angles, angle 1 and angle 7, and angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 1 and angle 7 are the first set of exterior alternate angles, and angle 2 and angle 8. So angle 2 and angle 8 are the second set of exterior angles. It's very easy, dear students. Alternatively equal angles, that is alternate angles 4 and 6, 3 and 5, these are one pair of interior alternate angles. 2 and 8, 1 and 7 are the exterior alternate angles. That's all, dear students. So there is a homework I'll give you. You just identify the interior alternate angles and the exterior alternate angles. This is 3 and 4. You just find out, dear students. Yes, dear students, there is a second homework for you. Example 2. Find the exterior and interior alternate angles in the given figure. In the figure. So figure is this. MN and PQ are the two parallel lines. WXYZ is an transversal. So that what are the interior alternate angles and what are the exterior alternate angles, you need to find it out. So it's very easy, dear students. Interior alternate angles, you need to find out. Exterior alternate angles, you need to find out. So there are only two pairs of alternate angles are there. You should find it out. Okay, stop the video and work it out. Yes, I hope you have identified the interior and exterior alternate angles. Let us see that. Angle 6 and angle 4. Angle 6 and angle 4 are the first set of interior alternate angles. Angle 9 and angle 5 are the second set of interior alternate angles. This is over. And angle 7 and angle 3 are the first set of exterior alternate angles. Angle 8 and angle 2 are the second set of exterior alternate angles. That's all, dear students, regarding alternate angles. Corresponding angles and alternate angles are the very important angles, dear students. You need to understand it. On the basis of these angles, we are going to solve many problems in this chapter, dear students. So you please keep it in mind. And still there are vertically opposite angles are there, you know that. And angles on the same side of the transversal is there. That also we are going to see later. Now I am not going to tell you the remaining angles, that is vertically opposite angles. Since you know that vertically opposite angles, I am not going to tell you that. And interior on the same side of the transversal, I tell you after completion of some of the problems. Now I hope you have understand the alternate angles and the corresponding angles. Yes, dear students, so you have understood what are corresponding angles and what are alternate angles. You have already understood in my class, dear students. To the same topic, we have an axiom. That axiom is also telling about the same thing what we have discussed so far. That is, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So this is an axiom. What we have discussed regarding corresponding angles in previous class, same thing it is telling. So let us see that. See, dear students, if a transversal, see here, PQRS is a transversal. if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, okay, see, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. See here, first pair of corresponding angle, second pair of corresponding angle, third pair of corresponding angle, fourth pair of corresponding angle. So in detail we have written here. So we have already discussed, okay. So this is the figure in which AB is a line, CD is another line, AB and CD are parallel, PQRS is a transversal, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 are the 8 angles, corresponding angles are 1 5, first pair, 2 6, second pair, 3 7, third pair, 4 8, eighth pair. All these pairs, 1 is equal to 5, 2 is equal to 6, 3 is equal to 7, 4 is equal to 8. All the pairs of corresponding angles are equal. The same thing this axiom is telling. Dear students, there is nothing much to understand in this axiom. What we have discussed so far regarding the corresponding angle, same thing it is telling axiom 3.3. Okay, thank you. Yes, dear students, in the same way we are going to see about the axiom 3.4. Axiom 3.4 is also telling about the corresponding angles. Let us see what does it says. If a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles are equal, then two lines are parallel to each other. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ. ಎರಡು ಸರಳ ಸಮಾಂತರ ರೇಖೆಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಛೇದಕವು ಛೇದಿಸಿದಾಗ ಉಂಟಾಗುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಸಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಯಮ್ 3.3 ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತು. 3.4 ಏನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತೇಳಿದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎರಡು ರೇಖೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಛೇದಕವು ಛೇದಿಸಿದಾಗ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಸಮವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ಎ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಡಿ ಸಮಾಂತರ ರೇಖೆಗಳು ಸಮಾಂತರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿದೆ. ಎರಡು ಸಮಾಂತರ ರೇಖೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಛೇದಕವನ್ನು ಛೇದಿಸಿದಾಗ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಸಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ 3.3 ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತು. ಈಗ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ 3.4 ಆಕ್ಸಿಯಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು 4 ಮತ್ತು 8, 2 ಮತ್ತು 6 ಈ ಥರ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಸಮವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ರೇಖೆಗಳು ಸಮಾಂತರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಫ್ ಎ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೂ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಈ ಒಂದು ಛೇದಕವು ಎರಡು ರೇಖೆಗಳನ್ನು ಛೇದಿಸಿದಾಗ ಸಚ್ ದಟ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಎ ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. 1, 2 ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಇವು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಛೇದಿಸಿದೆ. 1 ಮತ್ತು 5 ಈ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುವಂತೆ ಛೇದಿಸಿದೆ. ದೆನ್ 2 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. 2 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುವು? ಎ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಡಿ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಗಳು ಏನಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳು ಸಮ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇವೆರಡು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಡಿಗಳು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆಗಿದೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಯಮ್ 3.4. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.